God held back another person's miracle for a moment, so this one could reach you. But you only have seconds to receive it. Do not delay. Listen carefully, because what I am about to speak into your life is not something you can push aside or come back to later. I have paused what others were waiting on. I have interrupted what was already moving, just so this exact moment could find you. This is not random, and it is not arriving late. It is precise, intentionnel, and deeply personal. If you scroll away or let your attention drift, you may miss what was meant to shift your life in a way you will never forget. Stay with me, because this is your moment, and it will not wait for hesitation. Type Amen if you believe. I delayed someone else's miracle, not to take from them, but to bring everything into alignment so you could receive what you have been crying for in silence. I saw the nights when you held your breath, hoping something would finally change. I heard the words you never had the strength to say out loud, the prayers that remained locked inside your chest, the longing you thought I had forgotten. I did not forget it, and I did not overlook you, because I have been preparing something that needed perfect timing, not rushed timing. What is coming to you now is not small, and it is not temporary. It carries weight, meaning, and restoration that you do not fully understand yet. That is why I am urging you not to delay, because hesitation can move you out of alignment with what I have already arranged for you. You have seconds in the spirit, not hours, not days. That is why you feel this urgency rising inside you right now. Do not ignore that feeling, because it is not pressure, it is direction. It is me pulling your attention back to what matters in this very second. I am asking you to be present, to stay aware, and to respond with faith instead of doubt. When I move like this, it means everything has already been placed in position, and your response is the final step that allows it to enter your life. Right now, pause and give this your full attention. And if this is reaching your heart, take a second to like this video as a sign that you are ready to receive what I am placing before you. You have walked through delays that made you wonder if I was still working. You watched others move forward while you felt stuck, unseen, or forgotten. But what you could not see was that I was rearranging everything behind the scenes. I was holding back what needed to be held back, so your blessing would not arrive reduced, divided, or misplaced. This miracle was never meant to come to you in fragments. It was meant to arrive complete, whole, and undeniable. That is why I delayed what belonged to someone else for a moment. Not to harm them, but to make room for you to receive fully what I designed for your life. I do not move by human timelines, and I do not follow the urgency of the world. I move with purpose, and right now my purpose is centered on you. You may feel unprepared, but I have already prepared you. You may feel uncertain, but I have already cleared the way. You may feel like you need more time, but I am telling you that everything required has already been placed within you. What remains is your decision to receive without delay. Type 1 to affirm. The reason you only have seconds is because this moment is about alignment, not duration. When alignment happens, it is quick, sharp, and decisive. It does not stretch out, and it does not repeat itself over and over. It comes, it stands before you, and it waits for your yes. That is what this is. A moment standing before you, waiting for your acceptance. Do not overthink this, because overthinking will pull you away from the clarity I am giving you right now. I am not asking you to understand. I'm asking you to trust what you feel in your spirit. That quiet pull, that sense of urgency, that inner knowing that something important is happening, that is me guiding you. I have seen your patience, and I have honored it. I have seen your tears, and I have counted them. I have seen the times you almost gave up, and I have kept you standing when you thought you would fall. This is not a random reward. This is the result of everything you have endured, everything you have held on to, and everything you have believed even when it was hard. What I am placing before you is not just a blessing, it is a turning point. It is a shift that will move you from waiting into receiving, from questioning into clarity, from struggle into stability, but you must not delay. Because delay will cause you to miss the alignment that is happening right now. You are not late, and you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be in this very second. That is why I'm speaking to you with urgency. Because this moment is not meant to pass quietly. It is meant to be recognized, embraced, and acted upon. I am with you right now, closer than you think, guiding you through this exact moment. Do not let fear interrupt what I am doing. Do not let doubt speak louder than my voice. This is your moment, your blessing, your miracle that I have positioned just for you. There are times when I allow things to unfold slowly so that you can grow through the process. There are other times when I move quickly because the window is narrow and the alignment must be seized without hesitation. This is one of those moments, and that is why you feel a sense of urgency that you cannot explain. It is not pressure from the outside world. It is my voice urging you to step forward without delay. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations. It's all happening for real people, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have been conditioned to wait, to question, and to hesitate before you act. But I am asking you to respond differently right now. I am asking you to trust the clarity that is being placed in your heart. You do not need to gather more opinions or seek confirmation from others. What you need has already been placed within you, and it is enough to guide you through this moment. Type yes to affirm. I know that part of you is still trying to understand why this is happening now. You are trying to connect it to something you did, something you said, or something you earned. But this is not about earning, it is about alignment. I chose this moment because everything has come together in a way that allows this blessing to reach you without interference. There were obstacles that needed to be removed, distractions that needed to be cleared, and timing that needed to be adjusted. I handled all of that, even when you could not see it. I worked in places you did not know existed, moving things in your favor while you were simply trying to hold on. That is why this moment carries such weight, because it is the result of unseen preparation. Do not look at your current situation and think you are not ready. What you see around you does not define what I have already placed within you. Your readiness is not based on your circumstances. It is based on my preparation, and I have prepared you in ways you cannot fully measure yet. You may still feel traces of doubt trying to rise, whispering that this is too sudden or too good to be true, but I am telling you that this is exactly how I move when the time is right. I do not always give long warnings or extended explanations. Sometimes I move in a moment, and those who are ready in their spirit recognize it immediately. This is why you must guard your focus right now. Do not let distractions pull you away from what I am doing. Even small distractions can cause you to miss what is standing right in front of you. Stay present, stay aware, and stay connected to what you feel deep inside, because that is where I am speaking to you most clearly. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay with you forever. You have held on to worries that weighed you down more than they should have. I am lifting those things off of you right now. Not slowly, but in a way that creates immediate space for what I am about to give you. This is part of the miracle, the clearing before the receiving. There is a reason why you could not move forward before. There is a reason why certain doors remained closed, even when you tried your hardest. It was not because you were unworthy. It was because the timing was not yet aligned. I was protecting what I had for you, making sure it would arrive in the right way at the right time without being diminished. Now, the time has come, and it will not wait for you to feel completely comfortable. Growth does not always feel comfortable, and receiving something significant can feel overwhelming at first. But I am with you in this moment, steadying you, guiding you, and strengthening you as you step into what I have prepared. Type 777 to receive blessings. You are not stepping into this alone. Every step you take in response to this moment is supported by my presence. I am not asking you to figure everything out on your own. I am asking you to move with faith, trusting that I will guide you as you go. The path will become clearer with each step you take. This is why delay is dangerous right now. Delay is not just waiting. It is stepping out of alignment with what has already been set in motion. When you delay, you create distance between yourself and what I am placing before you. And this moment is too important to allow that distance to grow. I am not rushing you without reason. I am calling you forward because everything has been arranged for your benefit. The opportunity, the timing, the preparation. It is all here right now. This is not a test to see if you are perfect. This is a moment to see if you are willing to trust me enough to move without hesitation. You have asked for change, for breakthrough, for something that would shift your life in a meaningful way. This is the answer to those prayers. It may not look exactly how you imagined, and it may be arriving in a way that feels unexpected, but it is still the answer you have been waiting for. Do not let familiarity with waiting cause you to miss the moment of receiving. You have spent so much time waiting that it has become comfortable, but I am moving you out of that place. I am bringing you into a moment where waiting is no longer required, and receiving becomes the focus. You are allowed to receive this. You are allowed to step into this without guilt, without hesitation, and without fear. What I am giving you is not taking something away from you. It is adding to your life in a way that reflects my care and my intention for you. Snorts. There will always be reasons to hesitate if you look for them. There will always be thoughts that try to slow you down. But I am asking you to rise above those thoughts and focus on what I am doing. This is not about what could go wrong. This is about what I have already made right. You are standing at a point where your response matters more than ever. A simple step of faith, a decision to trust, a willingness to move forward. That is all it takes to receive what I have positioned for you. It does not require perfection. It requires willingness. I am speaking to you clearly because I do not want you to miss this. I do not want you to look back and realize that you hesitated when you should have moved. This is your moment, and it carries everything you have been hoping for, everything you have been asking for, And everything you have been holding on to, why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have spent so much time trying to understand why certain things did not work out the way you expected. You replayed moments in your mind, wondering if you missed something or made the wrong decision. But I am telling you now that those delays were not failures, and those closed paths were not mistakes. They were part of a redirection that led you exactly here, to this precise moment, where everything is aligned for your benefit. What you are feeling is the weight of something real, something that carries meaning beyond surface-level change. This is not about temporary relief or a small improvement. This is about a deeper transformation that begins within you and then flows outward into your life. I am working from the inside out, strengthening your spirit, so that what you receive can be sustained and protected. Type 222 if you trust God. I know there were times when you felt overlooked, when it seemed like others were moving forward while you remained in the same place. You questioned whether I had forgotten about you, whether your prayers had been lost in the silence. But I never forgot you, and your prayers never went unheard. I was simply preparing something that required more time, more care, and more precision than you could see. This moment is the result of that preparation. Every delay you experienced was building toward this. Every time you had to wait, every time you had to be patient, it was shaping you into someone who could receive this fully. Without that process, what I am giving you now would not have had the same impact, and it would not have lasted the way it is meant to last. You may still feel a pull to hesitate, to slow down, to question whether you should take a step forward. But I am asking you to recognize that this hesitation is not coming from me. I am not leading you into confusion. I am leading you into clarity. And that clarity is telling you to move, to trust, and to receive. This is not a moment to shrink back or second-guess yourself. This is a moment to stand firm in your faith, even if your mind is still trying to catch up with what your spirit already knows. You do not need to have every detail figured out before you move forward. You only need to trust that I am guiding you, and that is enough. You are not alone in this process. I am walking with you through every step, even the ones that feel uncertain. I am strengthening you in ways you cannot see, giving you the courage to move even when it feels unfamiliar. This is part of the miracle. Not just what you receive, but who you are becoming as you receive it. There is a quiet strength rising within you right now, and that strength is not your own. It is something I have placed inside you, something that has been growing even when you did not notice it. It is what allows you to stand in this moment without being overwhelmed, to receive without fear, and to move forward without hesitation. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. Do not underestimate what is happening right now. Small moments can carry great significance when they are aligned with my purpose. What may seem simple on the surface is actually the beginning of something much greater. This is how I often work, starting with a moment that leads to a transformation that unfolds over time. You are being invited into something that will change the direction of your life. It will not happen all at once, but it begins with your response in this moment. A single step of faith can open the door to a series of changes that you never thought possible. This is why your response matters so much right now. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am not asking you to have everything in order before you receive this. I am asking you to be willing, to be open, and to trust me enough to take that step. That willingness is what allows the miracle to take root in your life. You have carried doubts for a long time, and those doubts have held you back from stepping fully into what I have for you. But this is a moment where those doubts must be set aside. They cannot lead you forward, and they cannot help you receive what I am giving you. Only faith can do that. Faith does not mean you have all the answers. It means you trust me, even when you do not. It means you move forward, even when you cannot see the entire path. It means you believe that I am working in your favor, even when things feel uncertain. This is the kind of faith I am calling you into right now. Not a distant belief, but an active trust that leads you to move, to receive, and to step into what I have prepared. This is where your breakthrough begins, not in what you understand, but in what you choose to believe. You are not being asked to do something impossible. You are being asked to trust the one who makes all things possible. I have already done the work that you could not do on your own. I have already prepared the way that you could not see. All that remains is your response. Do not let fear take hold of this moment. Fear will try to convince you to wait, to delay, to hold back until you feel more certain. But certainty is not what leads you forward. Faith is, and faith is what I am calling you to embrace right now. You are capable of this, not because of your own strength, but because I am strengthening you. You are ready for this, not because you have everything figured out, but because I have prepared you. You are able to receive this, not because you earned it, but because I am giving it to you. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. Stay focused on what you feel in your spirit, because that is where I am speaking to you most clearly. Do not let outside noise distract you from what is happening within. This is a personal moment, a direct connection between you and me, and it deserves your full attention. Everything is in place, everything is aligned, everything is ready. Do not delay, because this moment is already moving, and your response is what allows it to fully unfold in your life. You have spent so long adjusting to waiting that stepping into receiving feels unfamiliar. Waiting taught you patience, but it also made you cautious. Now, I am asking you to shift out of that cautious place and into a place of trust. You do not need to protect yourself from what I am giving you, because what I give does not harm, confuse, or mislead. There is a difference between delay that protects you and delay that holds you back. I protected you before, but now I am removing the delay that no longer serves you. This is why everything feels like it is moving quickly. It is not rushing. It is acceleration. After a long period of preparation, type 1010 to claim miracles. You are not the same person you were when you first asked me for what you desired. You have changed, even if you do not fully recognize it. Your understanding has deepened. Your strength has grown, and your ability to handle what is coming has increased. That is why this moment is happening now and not before. If I had given this to you earlier, you would have received it with uncertainty or fear. You might have questioned it, doubted it, or even pushed it away without realizing it. But now you are in a place where you can recognize it, where you can hold it, and where you can walk forward with it. This is not just about what you receive. It is about what you do with it after you receive it. I am not placing something in your life that fades quickly or loses its meaning. I'm placing something that grows, something that builds, something that continues to unfold as you move forward. You may still feel a small voice inside you asking if this is truly real. That voice is shaped by past disappointments and moments where things did not go as expected. But I am telling you now that this is not one of those moments. This is different. And you can sense that difference if you quiet everything else around you. Do not allow past experiences to define what is happening right now. The past does not have authority over this moment. I am doing something new. Something that is not limited by what you have already been through. This is why I'm asking you to stay present and not let your mind drift backward. There is a flow to what I am doing. And when you stay aligned with it, things begin to move with ease. You do not have to force anything, and you do not have to struggle to make it happen. Your role is to remain open, to trust, and to move when you feel my direction guiding you. Type 888 if you are ready. You are standing at the edge of something significant, and I am not leaving you there alone. I am with you in this moment, steadying you, reminding you that you are supported. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into something that has already been prepared for you. There are details you do not see yet, and that is intentional. If you saw everything at once, it might overwhelm you. So, I am revealing things step by step, allowing you to grow into what you are receiving. This is part of how I guide you, not by showing everything at once, but by leading you in a way that builds your confidence. You are not behind, and you are not catching up. You are moving in perfect timing, even if it feels sudden. This is the nature of alignment. It does not always feel gradual. Sometimes it feels like everything comes together at once. And that is exactly what is happening for you right now. Do not measure this moment by how it feels on the surface. Measure it by the peace that is quietly settling inside you. That peace is a sign that you are in the right place, at the right time, receiving what was meant for you. You have been through moments where things felt unstable, where you did not know what was coming next. But I am bringing you into a place of stability, where what you receive is not easily shaken. This is part of the blessing, not just the arrival, but the lasting impact it carries. I am removing what no longer belongs in your life. Even now, things that once held you back are losing their influence. Thoughts that once caused you to hesitate are becoming quieter. This is not something you have to force. It is something I am doing within you. As you stay connected to me, you may begin to realize that your perspective is changing. Things that once felt overwhelming no longer carry the same weight over your heart. This is because you are being lifted into a new way of seeing, one shaped by trust instead of fear. This is how transformation begins. Not always through an immediate outward change, but through an inner shift that slowly begins to touch everything around you. What you are receiving right now is connected to that shift. It is both a gift and a continuation of what I have already been building within you. Do not rush ahead, trying to control what happens next. Stay with me in this moment. Allow things to unfold in the way they are meant to unfold. You do not have to force the future into place. I am already guiding it, and I will continue guiding you as you move forward. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government does not want people to know about? Imagine if one simple 7-second ritual could help clear your debts and draw wealth toward you with ease. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm this is not a myth. Families who once struggled are now moving into dream homes with complete peace of mind. But the government could remove this secret at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. Nothing is missing from this moment. Everything needed is already here. Your role is not to add more to it, but to receive what is being given, to accept what I am placing before you without trying to change it. Resist it, or question it. You are allowed to receive this completely. You are allowed to step into it without holding yourself back. This is not something you have to earn again. It has already been given, and now it is being placed into your hands. You are no longer standing in the same place you once stood. Even if your surroundings still look familiar, something inside you has already shifted. You are seeing differently, feeling differently, and responding differently, because I have been preparing you from within. What once confused you is beginning to make sense, and what once felt far away is now moving within reach. There is a stillness forming inside you. Even in the middle of this urgency, that stillness is not weakness. It is strength. It is the kind of strength that allows you to remain steady while everything around you begins to move. This is the place where you can hear me clearly, without interference, without doubt becoming louder than what I am speaking. Type 555 to step into change. You have walked through moments when you felt like you were losing control, when things happened in ways you could not understand. But what you did not see was that I was taking control in those very moments. I was redirecting, protecting, and shaping your path so it would bring you here, to this exact point where everything is being aligned for your good. This is not the time to look back and keep questioning what has already passed. The past has served its purpose, and now it is time to move forward. Holding on to what is behind you will only slow your steps. And I am calling you into a moment where timing matters, where your response must match the movement that is taking place. You may feel different emotions rising inside you. Excitement, uncertainty, anticipation, and even a little fear. This is natural when you are standing at the edge of something new. But do not allow those emotions to control your decision. Let faith lead you, because faith can see beyond what emotions can understand. Something is opening for you right now, something that was not available before. It is not only an opportunity, it is a doorway into a new level of your life. This doorway will not remain open forever, because it is tied to this moment of alignment. That is why I am urging you not to delay, because delay can cause you to miss what is already within your reach. I am not placing you where you will fail. I am placing you where you will grow, expand, and step into what I have always intended for your life. This is not about testing you. It is about elevating you. Type 666 to declare courage. You have already come further than you realize. The journey you have been on has not been wasted. Every challenge, every delay, every moment of waiting has been shaping you into someone who can stand in this moment and receive what is being given. There were times when you thought you were being held back, but you were actually being held in place until the right time arrived. That time is now. You are no longer being held back. You are being released forward. Do not try to carry everything with you into this new moment. Some things must be left behind, not because they were bad, but because they no longer fit where you are going. I am lightening your load so that you can move freely without being weighed down by what is no longer needed. You are not stepping into this alone. I am with you, guiding you, supporting you, and strengthening you with every step. You do not have to rely on your own understanding. You can rely on me, and I will lead you in the right direction. There is a clarity that is beginning to form within you, a sense that you know what to do, even if you cannot fully explain it. That clarity is my guidance. It is not something you need to question. It is something you need to trust. You are capable of more than you have allowed yourself to believe. This moment is showing you that it is revealing a part of you that has been growing quietly, waiting for the right time to step forward. That time has arrived. Do not let fear convince you that you are not ready. Fear speaks from the past, from what you have already experienced. But I am speaking from the present, from what is happening right now. And right now, you are ready. This is your moment to move, to receive, and to step into what has been prepared for you. It is not a moment that will repeat itself in the same way. It is unique, specific, and designed for you. Stay focused on what is in front of you. Do not let distractions pull you away. Even small distractions can cause you to lose sight of what matters in this moment. Keep your attention on what you feel within, because that is where I am leading you. There is a quiet urgency still present, and it has not faded because the moment is still active. I am still moving, still aligning, still placing things into position for you. What has begun has not ended, and your response is still shaping how fully this unfolds in your life. This is why I continue to call your attention back, to keep you focused and grounded in what matters right now. You may notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer, that confusion is slowly losing its hold on you. This is not accidental. I am removing what clouds your understanding, so that you can see with greater clarity. When clarity increases, hesitation decreases, and that is what I am guiding you toward. Type 999 if you believe in divine timing. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money, struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money, attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You are not being rushed into something that will harm you. You are being led into something that has already been secured for you. There is a difference between pressure and guidance, and what you are feeling is guidance. It may feel urgent, but it is not chaotic. It is steady, purposeful, and rooted in care. There have been moments in your past where urgency led to mistakes, where acting too quickly caused you to regret your decisions. But this is not that kind of moment. This is different because I am the one guiding you. I am not leading you into confusion. I am leading you into alignment. You have been prepared in ways you did not notice. While you were simply trying to get through each day, I was building something within you. I was strengthening your ability to trust, your ability to remain steady, and your ability to recognize my voice. That preparation is what allows you to stand in this moment now. You are not the same person who once doubted every step. You are not the same person who hesitated at every opportunity. Growth has taken place, even if it happened quietly. And now that growth is being called forward, activated by this moment of alignment, type 333 to step into alignment. You are being invited to move with confidence, not because you have all the answers, but because you trust the one who is guiding you. Confidence in this moment is not about knowing everything. It is about believing that I am leading you in the right direction. Do not let the habit of hesitation control your response. You have learned to pause, to analyze, to wait for the perfect moment. But this is the perfect moment, and it does not require further delay. It requires your willingness to step forward. There is something important about this exact point in time. It will not repeat itself in the same way. What is available to you now is tied to this alignment, and that alignment is active in this moment. This is why I continue to remind you not to delay, because delay can cause you to miss what is right in front of you. I am not removing your ability to choose. I am inviting you to choose wisely. I am placing something before you and asking you to receive it. Not out of pressure, but out of trust. The choice is yours. But the opportunity is here now. You may feel a sense of responsibility with what you are receiving, and that is because what I am giving you carries purpose. It is not just for you. It will also impact the way you move forward, the way you interact with others, and the way you see your life. This is part of the blessing. It extends beyond the moment and into your future. You are not being asked to carry this alone. I, Snorts, am with you in this, guiding you step by step. You do not have to figure everything out at once. You only need to take the next step, and I will reveal the next one when the time comes. There is a flow to what is happening, and when you move with it, things begin to unfold naturally. You do not have to force anything. You do not have to struggle to make it happen. Your role is to stay aligned, to stay open, and to respond with faith. You are capable of handling what is coming. You may not feel completely ready, but readiness is not always a feeling. It is often a state that you step into as you move forward. And I am telling you now that you are ready, even if it feels new. Do not allow doubt to take root in this moment. Doubt will try to slow you down, to make you question what you are feeling. But you must recognize that doubt is not coming from me. I am speaking clearly, and what I am saying is meant to guide you, not confuse you. This is your moment to receive without holding back. It is your moment to trust without hesitation. It is your moment to move without delay. Everything has been prepared, everything has been aligned, and everything is ready. Stay present, stay focused, stay connected to what you feel within. I am right here with you, guiding you through every second of this moment, ensuring that what I have prepared for you reaches you fully. There is a quiet confirmation growing inside you, something steady and unmistakable. It is not loud, and it does not force itself, but it remains present no matter what thoughts try to rise against it. That confirmation is my voice, steady and unchanging, reminding you that what is happening right now is true and meant for you. Do not ignore it because it is guiding you in a way that goes beyond logic. You have spent time trying to rely only on what you can see and understand. But this moment is asking you to go beyond that, to trust what you feel even when you cannot fully explain it. This is where faith becomes real, not as an idea, but as a decision you make in the middle of uncertainty. Type 444 to claim divine protection. I am not asking you to move blindly. I am asking you to move with trust, knowing that I am guiding you even when the path is not fully visible. You do not need to see every step ahead. You only need to take the step that is in front of you, and I will meet you there with the next direction. There have been times when you held back because you were waiting for complete clarity. You wanted to be sure before you moved, to eliminate all risk before taking a step. But I am showing you now that complete clarity is not required for obedience. Trust is enough. And trust will carry you further than certainty ever could. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal. And it's potent, a 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant, dream homes, cars, trips. It's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So, click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. You are not being led into something uncertain without support. I am already ahead of you, preparing what you cannot yet see. I am also beside you, strengthening you as you move. And I am within you, guiding your thoughts and your steps, so that you do not lose your way. This is the fullness of my presence, not distant, not silent, but active in every part of your journey. That is why you can move forward without fear, because you are not moving alone. You are moving with me. Type 111 to step forward in faith. There is something important about your willingness in this moment. It is not about perfection, and it is not about having everything figured out. It is about your openness to receive what I am giving you. That openness creates space for the miracle to take root and grow. If you close yourself off with doubt or hesitation, that space becomes limited. But when you remain open, even with a small amount of faith, you allow what I am doing to flow into your life more fully. This is why your response matters so much. It is not about earning, it is about receiving. You may notice that certain fears are beginning to lose their strength. Things that once felt overwhelming are no longer holding the same power over you. This is not something you have done on your own. It is something I am doing within you, clearing away what no longer belongs so that you can move forward freely. You are being released from what held you back, not all at once, but in a way that is steady and lasting. This is part of the miracle, not just what you receive externally, but what is changing within you as you step into it. There is also a new sense of awareness forming, a recognition that you are not as limited as you once believed. You are beginning to see that there is more available to you than you allowed yourself to imagine. This awareness is important because it expands what you are willing to receive. I am not placing limits on what I can do in your life. The only limits that exist are the ones created by doubt and hesitation. And in this moment, those limits are being removed as you choose to trust me. You are not stepping into something that will disappear quickly. What I am giving you has depth, stability, and purpose. It is meant to remain, to grow, and to continue unfolding as you walk forward. This is why I took the time to prepare it fully before bringing it to you. You may still feel a sense of urgency, but that urgency is not meant to overwhelm you. It is meant to keep you focused, to keep you from drifting away from what is happening. It is a reminder that this moment is active, that it requires your attention and your response. Stay grounded in this moment. Do not let your thoughts pull you too far ahead or too far behind. The past has already served its purpose, and the future will unfold in its time. Right now is where your focus needs to be, because this is where the alignment is happening. You are not missing anything. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be, receiving what has been prepared for you. This is not an accident. This is the result of everything coming together in a way that benefits you. Trust what you feel. Trust what is being placed before you. Trust that I am guiding you in a way that leads to something good, something meaningful, something lasting. There is a deeper level of understanding beginning to form inside you. It is not something you learned from others, and it is not something that came from your past experiences. It is something I am placing within you now, a knowing that does not need explanation to be real. This knowing is what allows you to stand firm, even when everything around you seems uncertain. You have come too far to return to hesitation. The version of you that doubted every step is no longer in control. I have been reshaping your mindset, strengthening your spirit, and clearing the space where fear once held authority. That work did not happen for nothing. It was all leading to this moment, where you would finally respond with confidence instead of caution. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. There is a reason why I continue to remind you not to delay. It is not because I want to rush you, but because I want to protect you from missing what is already in front of you. Delay creates distance, and distance weakens alignment. I am keeping you close to what I am doing, so that you can receive it fully without interruption. You may feel the weight of this moment, but that weight is not meant to burden you. It is meant to show you that what is happening is real, that it matters, and that it carries purpose. This is not something small passing through your life. This is something that is meant to take root and grow. There is also a sense of release happening within you. Things that once felt heavy are becoming lighter. Thoughts that once repeated endlessly are becoming quieter. This is not accidental. I am clearing your mind and your heart so that you can receive without resistance. You are not meant to carry old fears into a new moment. You are not meant to bring past doubts into a present opportunity. I am removing those things because they do not belong where you are going. This is part of the preparation. Not just what I give you, but what I remove from you. Type Amen to receive peace. You are stepping into a space where trust becomes your foundation. Not partial trust, not hesitant trust, but a deeper trust that allows you to move forward without constantly looking back. This is where true change begins, when your trust becomes stronger than your fear. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations. It's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may notice that your reactions are changing. Situations that once caused anxiety no longer affect you in the same way. This is because your perspective is shifting. You are beginning to see things through the lens of faith instead of fear. I am not only changing your circumstances, I am changing the way you experience those circumstances. This is what makes the transformation lasting. When your perspective changes, everything else begins to follow. There is something important about your willingness to stay present. Many people miss what I am doing because their attention drifts, because they become distracted, or because they assume that nothing significant is happening. But you are staying here, listening, paying attention, and that is allowing you to remain aligned. You are not here by accident. You are here because you were meant to receive this. I have guided you to this moment, and I am guiding you through it. Every word you are hearing is part of that guidance, part of that alignment. Do not underestimate your role in this. Your willingness, your attention, your response. These things matter. They are not small, and they are not insignificant. They are part of how this unfolds in your life. You are not being asked to do something complicated. You are being asked to trust, to receive, and to move forward. That simplicity is what makes this powerful. It is not about complexity. It is about alignment. There is a peace that is settling within you, even as everything moves quickly. That peace is a sign that you are in the right place. It is my presence, steady and constant, reminding you that you are not alone in this moment. You have been led through every step, even during the moments when you did not recognize the guidance. You have been covered, even when everything around you looked uncertain. You have been prepared, even when you felt like you were not ready. And now you are receiving, because everything has been brought together. This is not the end of what I am doing. It is the beginning of something new. What you are receiving now will keep unfolding, growing, and expanding as you continue forward. This is only the beginning. Stay connected to me as you enter what comes next. Do not drift away once this moment has passed. Remain aware, remain open, and remain willing to follow the direction I give you. This is how you continue walking in what I have prepared for your life. You are not entering something temporary. You are entering something that will carry into your future. That is why this moment carries so much importance. It is setting the direction for what comes after this. There is something powerful about the stage you are standing in now. You are no longer wondering whether this moment is real. You are beginning to receive it, accept it, and move with it. That acceptance matters because it allows what I am doing to flow without resistance. When you accept what I am placing before you, you remove the walls that once held you back. You are not the same person who would have delayed without realizing it. You are becoming more aware, more present, and more aligned with what I am doing. That awareness is what keeps you connected to this moment, and it is what allows you to continue receiving. Type 777 to receive blessings. I want you to understand this clearly. I did not delay someone else's miracle carelessly. I did it with purpose, with care, and with full knowledge of what I was preparing for you. This was not about taking something from someone else. It was about making sure that what belongs to you reaches you in the way it was meant to reach you. There are moments in time when everything must be rearranged to fulfill a greater purpose. This is one of those moments. I adjusted timing, I shifted circumstances, and I aligned events so this opportunity could stand before you exactly as it does now. You may not see every detail of what I moved, but that does not make it any less real. Things were happening beyond your awareness. Things were being placed into position so this moment would not be missed. This is why I keep reminding you not to delay, because so much has already been done to bring you here. Type yes to accept your miracle. You are not receiving something random. You are receiving something carefully prepared, something filled with intention and purpose. It is connected to your life in ways you may not fully understand yet, but you will begin to see it as you move forward. There is a responsibility that comes with this, but it is not a burden. It is an awareness that what you receive has meaning, that it is part of something greater than this single moment. This awareness will guide you, helping you use what you receive in the way it was intended. You are not expected to handle everything perfectly. You are simply being called to remain connected to me, to trust my guidance, and to move with the direction I give you. That connection is what keeps you aligned, and it is what allows everything to continue unfolding. There is still movement happening, even now. This is not one moment that appears and disappears. It is a process that continues as long as you remain aligned. Each step you take makes room for the next. and I will continue guiding you as you move. You may begin to notice changes around you, small at first, but real. Things may start to feel different. Opportunities may begin to appear, and doors that once seemed closed may begin to open. This is part of what I am doing, not only within you, but around you as well. Do not become distracted by what you see on the outside. Stay grounded in what you feel within. The external changes will come, but your alignment is what allows them to settle and take root. If you lose focus, you may miss how everything is coming together. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. There is also a sense of peace that is growing stronger within you. Even as things shift, even as new things begin to unfold, that peace remains. It is not dependent on circumstances. It is rooted in my presence, steady and unchanging. This peace is a sign that you are in alignment. It is a confirmation that you are moving in the right direction. When you feel it, hold on to it because it will guide you through moments where things may feel uncertain. You are not being led into confusion. You are being led into clarity step by step. You do not need to rush ahead or try to see everything at once. Stay with me in each moment, and I will reveal what you need when you need it. There is nothing missing from what I am giving you. It is complete, even if it unfolds gradually. Trust the process. Trust the timing. And trust that I am working in your favor. You have already taken steps without fully realizing it. Your attention, your willingness, your openness. These are all steps that have brought you closer to what I am doing. Now you are stepping forward more consciously, more intentionally. This is where your journey begins to feel different. You are no longer moving blindly. You are moving with awareness, with purpose, and with trust. This is how you continue forward without delay. Do not let old patterns try to pull you back. You have moved beyond them. You are not the same person, and you are not in the same place. This is a new moment, and it requires a new response. Stay with me. Stay present. Stay open. I am guiding you through this, every step of the way. There is a quiet strengthening happening inside you that you may not fully recognize yet. It is not loud, and it does not demand attention. But it is steady and real. This is how I build what lasts. I do not rely on sudden bursts that fade quickly. I build foundations within you that remain even when everything around you changes. You are becoming more grounded, more certain, and more aligned with what I am doing. This is why you feel less resistance now than you did before. What once felt difficult is becoming easier, not because the situation has changed completely, but because you have changed within it. Type 222 if you trust God. I want you to understand that this moment is not fragile. It is strong, stable, and supported by everything I have already put into place. You are not walking on something that can collapse beneath you. You are standing on something that has been prepared to hold you as you move forward. There is no need to rush ahead in fear of losing it. But there is also no space for delay that pulls you out of alignment. This is a balanced movement, steady and intentional. I am guiding you step by step, not pushing you beyond what you can handle, but not allowing you to drift away from what matters. you may begin to notice that your decisions are becoming clearer. You are not second-guessing yourself in the same way. You are not circling back to doubt as often. This is not something you forced. It is something I am doing within you. Aligning your thoughts with what is true instead of what is uncertain. There is a difference between acting in fear and acting in faith. Fear tries to rush you without clarity. Faith moves you forward with peace. What you are feeling now is not fear. It is a calm certainty that continues to guide you even when you do not have all the answers. Type 1010 to claim your breakthrough. You are no longer in the place where you needed to be convinced. You are now in the place where you are responding. This is an important shift. It means you are moving from observation into participation. You are no longer just hearing. You are beginning to act, even if those actions are small. Every step you take in alignment with this moment strengthens your connection to what I am doing. It builds momentum, not in a way that overwhelms you, but in a way that carries you forward naturally. This is how progress happens when it is guided by me. Congratulations. God says you will be very happy tonight because God finally approved your greatest wish. Listen carefully, because this moment carries more weight than you realize. And if you ignore it, you may miss something that was prepared for you long before today. I am speaking to you directly, not by accident, not by coincidence, but because your heart has been crying out, and I have heard every silent word. This is the turning point you have been waiting for, and what is about to unfold will bring a deep, undeniable joy that you cannot explain to anyone else. Stay with this, because what I am revealing now is the answer to something you thought I had forgotten, and it will change the way you see everything from this moment forward. Type Amen if you believe. I am telling you that tonight is not an ordinary night in your life, because I have already signed the approval over your greatest wish. The one you have carried quietly. The one you did not always speak out loud. This means that what you have been hoping for is no longer delayed in the way you think, and it is no longer something distant or uncertain. I have moved things into place, even in areas you cannot see, and I have aligned people, timing, and outcomes in a way that will surprise you. You may have felt like nothing was happening, but I was working in silence, preparing something that needed the right moment to be released. You must not scroll away or lose focus right now, because this is the confirmation you have been waiting for, and it is too important to ignore. I want you to receive this fully, not with doubt, not with hesitation, but with the trust that I know what is best for you. If this is touching your heart right now, take a moment and like this video as a sign that you are ready to receive what I have prepared for you. This small act of faith is not about others. It is about you choosing to align your heart with what I am doing in your life right now. You have gone through moments where you questioned whether your prayers were heard. And there were nights when you felt like giving up on what you once believed would happen. I saw every tear you tried to hide, and I understood every moment of disappointment that weighed on your spirit. Even when you felt alone, I was closer than you realized, holding back things that were not meant for you, and guiding you away from paths that would have harmed your future. What you thought was delay was actually protection, and what you thought was silence was me working in ways you could not yet understand. The happiness I am speaking about is not temporary or shallow, but something that will settle deep within your heart and bring you peace at the same time. This is the kind of joy that comes when something finally makes sense, when what you have been waiting for arrives in a way that feels right and complete. I am not giving you something halfway, and I am not answering you with something that will leave you empty. I am giving you something that carries my approval, my timing, and my blessing all together. And that is why it will feel different from anything you have experienced before. Type yes to affirm. There were moments when you thought your greatest wish might never come true. And you tried to convince yourself to let it go. You told yourself that maybe it was not meant for you. Or maybe you were asking for too much. But deep inside, the desire never truly left your heart. That desire remained because it was not placed there by accident, and it was not something you created on your own. I allowed it to stay within you because I knew there would come a time when I would bring it into your life in the right way. Tonight marks the beginning of that shift. And even if everything does not appear instantly, you will feel the change in a way that cannot be ignored. There will be a sense of calm replacing your anxiety, and a quiet confidence rising within you that something good is finally happening. This is how you will know that my approval has already been given, because your spirit will begin to recognize it before your eyes fully see it. I want you to hold on to that feeling and not let doubt take it away, because doubt will try to return when things begin to move. I am asking you to trust me completely in this moment, not just with words, but with your whole heart. Trust that I have not brought you this far to disappoint you. And trust that what I am giving you will not be taken away easily. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked, even when it felt that way in the past. I have chosen this time for you because you are ready to receive what you once could not handle. And that readiness is what makes this moment so important. As you move through the rest of this day and into the night, pay attention to what you feel and what begins to shift around you. Do not dismiss small changes or subtle signs, because they are part of something much bigger unfolding in your life. I am opening a door that was closed before, and I am allowing something to enter your life that carries both blessing and purpose. This is not just about your happiness, but about what that happiness will unlock in your future. The happiness I promised is already forming, and it is moving toward you with a steady pace that nothing can stop. This is why I want your heart to remain calm, because the outcome has already been decided in your favor. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight, scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs. It rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. There is a shift happening inside you that is just as important as what will happen around you. I am strengthening your faith so that when your greatest wish begins to unfold, you will not question it or push it away out of fear. You have been through moments where things almost worked out, but then slipped away. And that history has made you cautious. But this time is different because what is coming carries my approval. And what I approve cannot be undone by the same patterns that hurt you before. Type 777 to receive blessings. I know that part of you is still waiting for disappointment because you have learned to protect yourself from being hurt again. That guarded feeling is something I understand. But I do not want it to control how you receive what I am giving you now. If you hold on too tightly to fear, you may struggle to embrace the joy that is being placed in your life. I am gently asking you to release that weight, because you do not need to defend yourself from something I have already made safe for you. You may begin to notice that things start aligning in small but meaningful ways. Conversations may shift, opportunities may appear, and situations that once felt blocked may begin to open. These are not random events, but part of the path I am laying before you step by step. I do not rush what is meant to last. And I do not build something important on unstable ground. What you are receiving is being placed carefully, so it will remain strong even when challenges try to rise against it. The happiness that is coming to you tonight is connected to more than just one moment. It is the result of many unseen preparations, and it is tied to your growth, your patience, and your endurance. You have carried your hope through times when it would have been easier to give up, and that perseverance has not gone unnoticed. I have honored your persistence even when you felt weak, and I have remembered every time you chose to believe, even when nothing made sense. Type 1111 to affirme. I want you to understand that your greatest wish being approved does not mean everything will suddenly become perfect. But it does mean that the direction of your life is shifting in a powerful way. What once felt stuck will begin to move, and what once felt distant will begin to come closer. You will see progress where there was none, and you will feel a sense of purpose where there was confusion. This is how you will recognize that I am leading you into something new. There are things you asked for that I did not give you before, and at times that caused you to feel rejected or overlooked. But now you will begin to see that those earlier refusals were part of protecting you from outcomes that would not have brought you true fulfillment. I was not denying you. I was guiding you towards something better, something that would match your heart more deeply and your future more fully. What you are about to receive carries a depth that those past possibilities never had. As this happiness begins to take shape, I want you to stay grounded and grateful. Do not let excitement turn into impatience, and do not let small delays shake your trust. Everything is unfolding in the right order, and nothing is being left out or overlooked. I am aware of every detail, and I am placing each piece exactly where it needs to be. Your role is not to control the process, but to walk forward with trust and openness. You will also notice that your perspective is changing, and things that once troubled you will no longer carry the same weight. This is part of the transformation I am bringing into your life. I am not only changing your circumstances, but also renewing your mind so that you can handle what is coming with strength and clarity. You are being prepared to receive not just your wish, but the responsibility and growth that come with it. There may be moments when you feel a sudden wave of emotion, even without a clear reason. That is your spirit responding to what is being released into your life. It is a recognition that something long awaited is finally within reach. Do not ignore those feelings, and do not try to push them away. Let yourself feel the joy, because it is a sign that you are beginning to connect with what I have prepared for you. I am also reminding you that you are not walking into this alone. I am with you in every step, guiding you, protecting you, and strengthening you as things begin to change. Even when you do not fully understand what is happening, I am still leading you in the right direction. Trust in my presence, and do not let uncertainty take away your peace. What I have started in your life, I will continue to complete. As the night approaches, you may notice a moment that feels different from the rest of your day. It may be quiet, or it may come with a sudden realization, but it will carry a sense of confirmation within you. That is the moment when you will begin to understand that what I spoke to you is not just words, but something real and active in your life. Hold on to that moment, because it will anchor your faith as everything continues to unfold. You have waited longer than you expected, and at times it felt like your patience was being tested beyond what you could handle. But now you are entering a season where waiting is turning into receiving. This transition is not always loud or dramatic, but it is deeply significant. It marks the point where what you hoped for begins to take form in your reality. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth, supported by 4 neuroscience labs. This easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations. It's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I want you to remain attentive, not in fear, but in expectation. Look at your life with fresh eyes and be open to the ways I am working around you. Do not limit what I can do based on what you have seen before. I am able to bring change in ways you have never experienced, and I am able to create outcomes that go beyond your imagination. Your greatest wish is only part of what I am preparing, and there is more goodness ahead than you can currently see. Keep your heart steady and your mind focused on trust, because this is a delicate and beautiful moment in your journey. You are stepping into something that has been shaped by my care and my intention. It is not random, and it is not temporary. It is part of a greater plan that is unfolding in your life one step at a time. Even if circumstances around you still look unchanged, there is already movement happening that will soon become visible in ways you cannot ignore. This is why I keep reminding you to stay steady, because what is unfolding is already secured. There is a quiet unfolding taking place that does not need noise to prove its power. I am arranging things behind the scenes, moving hearts, opening paths, and removing barriers that once stood firmly in your way. You do not need to force anything to happen because what is meant for you is already being guided toward you. I am asking you to release the urge to control every outcome, because control will only create tension where I am bringing peace. Type 222 if you trust God. I know there were moments when you felt overlooked, when it seemed like others were receiving what you had been praying for while you remained in the same place. Those comparisons weighed on your spirit and made you question your own worth. But I want you to understand clearly that your path has always been different, and your timing has been uniquely designed for something greater. What is coming to you now carries a depth and meaning that could not have been given to you earlier. The happiness you will feel is not just about receiving your wish, but about finally understanding why things happened the way they did. You will begin to see connections that were once hidden, and you will recognize that every delay had a purpose. What once felt like rejection will reveal itself as redirection, and what once felt like loss will show itself as protection. This clarity will bring you a peace that is just as valuable as the blessing itself. As I continue to guide you, I want you to remain aware of your thoughts and the way you speak to yourself. Do not allow negative patterns to return and take hold again, because they do not belong in this new season of your life. You are not the same person who struggled before, and you are not meant to carry the same fears into what I am giving you now. I am renewing your inner strength so that you can stand confidently in what you are receiving. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There may be a moment when you hesitate, when you feel unsure about whether this is truly happening for you. That hesitation comes from past experiences, not from your present reality. I want you to gently push through that feeling and remind yourself that this time is different. What I am doing now is not based on chance or temporary circumstances, but on a decision that has already been made with intention and care. You will begin to notice that your environment starts to respond to this shift. The way people interact with you may change, and opportunities that once seemed closed may suddenly become accessible. This is not because of luck, but because alignment is taking place in your life. I am placing you in situations that match the blessing you are receiving, so that everything flows together in harmony. I also want you to be mindful of who you share your thoughts with during this time. Not everyone will understand what is happening, and not everyone will be able to support you in the way you need. Protect your peace and keep your focus on what I am doing within you. You do not need validation from others to confirm what I have already approved for you. As your greatest wish begins to take form, you may feel a sense of disbelief, as if it is too good to be true. That feeling is natural, but I do not want it to turn into doubt. Allow yourself to accept that good things can happen to you, and that you are not excluded from joy or fulfillment. You have carried enough uncertainty, and now it is time for you to experience something stable and real. I am also preparing you for the responsibility that comes with this blessing. What you are receiving is not only meant to bring you happiness, but also to shape your future in a meaningful way. It will open new paths, introduce new possibilities, and require you to grow in ways you may not have expected. Do not be afraid of this growth, because it is part of the purpose attached to your wish. There will be a sense of alignment between your heart and your path that you have not felt before. Things will begin to make sense, and decisions that once felt difficult will become clearer. This is because you are stepping into a place where your desires and my plan are moving together. That alignment is what brings true peace, and it is what will sustain your happiness beyond a single moment. As you move closer to the full realization of what I have approved, I want you to remain patient with the process. Even though the decision has been made, the unfolding still requires the right timing and sequence. Do not rush what is already on its way, and do not let impatience disturb your peace. Everything is progressing exactly as it should. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe, proven by neuroscience. This 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You may also begin to feel a renewed sense of energy and motivation. This is part of the transformation I am bringing into your life. I am removing the heaviness that once kept you from moving freely, and I am replacing it with purpose, direction, and a steadier path forward. You were never meant to remain where you were, and you were never meant to bring the same burdens into this new chapter. I am reminding you again that you are not walking through any of this alone. I am with you in every moment, leading you, covering you, and making sure that what I have approved for your life reaches you in its fullness. Even when uncertainty tries to rise, my presence remains steady. Trust that presence, because it is the foundation beneath everything now unfolding in your life. As the night comes closer, there will be a moment when everything begins to feel different. Even if you cannot fully explain what has changed, that feeling will be confirmation of what I have already set in motion. It will be the first sign of your happiness taking form in a way that will soon become visible and undeniable. A gentle shift is taking place within your spirit, and it is bringing you into alignment with what is approaching. You are being placed in the right position, at the right time, to receive what belongs to you. Even the moments that once felt like setbacks are now being woven into the path that is carrying you forward. Nothing has been wasted, and nothing has truly been lost, because I have used every piece of your journey to bring you to this exact place. Type 1010 to claim miracles. I know you have carried a quiet longing inside you, something that remained even when you tried to push it away. That longing was not random. and it was not placed in your heart without meaning. I allowed it to remain because I intended to answer it at the appointed time. Now that time is beginning to unfold, and you are stepping into the reality of something you once only imagined, you may begin to notice your thoughts becoming more hopeful and your outlook becoming lighter. This is not coincidence. It is a reflection of what is shifting around you and within you. I am lifting the weight that once clouded your mind, and I am replacing it with clarity, expectation, and peace. You are not meant to remain trapped in confusion, and you are not meant to doubt what I have already placed in motion. Type 555 to welcome change. There is also a release beginning within you, as if something that once held you back is finally loosening its grip. That release is part of the preparation for what you are about to receive. You cannot carry old burdens into a new season, and I am helping you let go of what no longer belongs to your life. This process may feel quiet, but it is powerful, and it is necessary for your growth. As your deepest wish moves closer to fulfillment, I want you to stay grounded in trust and refuse to let fear rise again. Fear will try to remind you of past disappointments, but those past experiences do not define what is happening now. What I am giving you is not tied to those old outcomes, and it is not limited by them. This is something new, something carrying my approval, my timing, and my protection. You may find yourself looking back and realizing how far you have truly come. The challenges you faced shaped you, and the patience you developed strengthened you. These changes are part of why you are ready now, and why this moment has been chosen for your life. I do not release blessings into your hands before you are prepared to carry them fully. Very soon, something will become clear to you in a way that feels sudden and unmistakable. It may come as a realization, an opportunity, or a shift in your circumstances, but it will carry a deep sense of certainty. That will be the moment when you begin to see evidence of what I have been speaking to you. It will not feel forced or strange. It will feel calm, steady, and right, as though it was always meant to unfold this way. I am also reminding you to remain humble and grateful as this begins to happen. The happiness coming into your life is a gift, and it has been carefully prepared for you. Do not take it lightly, and do not allow it to make you forget the road that brought you here. Gratitude will keep your heart open and your spirit aligned with what I am continuing to do in your life. As things begin to change, you may also notice certain relationships shifting. Some connections may grow stronger, while others may gently fade. This is part of the alignment taking place, and it is not something you need to fear. I am placing you in environments and connections that support your growth and reflect the new direction of your life. You will also feel a deeper sense of peace, even in situations that once caused you stress. This peace is not based on circumstances, but on the assurance that you are being guided and cared for. It is a sign that your trust is strengthening and that you are learning to rely on me in a deeper way. This inner peace will help you remain steady as everything continues to unfold around you. I want you to stay present in each moment and not rush ahead in your thoughts. It is natural to feel excited about what is coming, but I want you to experience each step fully. Every part of this process has meaning, and every moment is part of something greater. You do not need to skip ahead to the outcome, because the journey itself is shaping you in important ways. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives. Luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There may also be moments when you feel overwhelmed by the changes that are happening. This is a natural response when something significant is taking place in your life. When you feel this way, take a moment to breathe and remind yourself that you are not alone. I am with you, guiding you through each step and ensuring that everything unfolds in a way that you can handle. As the night continues to approach, you will begin to sense that something is about to happen. Even if you cannot fully explain it, this feeling is part of the confirmation that what I have approved is now moving into your reality. It is not something to question or doubt, but something to receive with an open heart. I am bringing you into a moment that will mark a clear turning point in your life. It may not look dramatic from the outside, but it will feel deeply significant within you. This is the beginning of your happiness taking shape in a way that is real and lasting. You have felt many emotions on your journey, but what is coming now will feel different because it will settle your heart instead of stirring confusion. This is how you will know that what I have approved is real, steady, and meant to remain. There has been a long season where you carried questions without answers, and you learned to move forward even when clarity was missing. That season built strength within you that you did not always notice at the time. Now, that strength is becoming useful because you are stepping into something that requires you to trust not just what you see, but what you feel deeply within. I am guiding you into a place where your faith and your reality begin to meet in a way that brings peace instead of tension. Type 333 to align with this blessing. I want you to understand that your greatest wish being approved wanted, but about stepping into a version of your life that reflects who you have become. You are no longer the person who first made that wish because you have grown, changed, and learned through every experience since then. What I am giving you now matches the person you are today, not the person you were before. That is why it will feel more complete and more meaningful than you expected. There may have been times when you felt like giving up on this desire completely, when it seemed easier to let go than to keep hoping. In those moments, you were not weak. You were human, and I saw your struggle, even when your hope faded. I held on to the plan I had for you. I did not forget what you asked for, and I did not lose sight of what would bring you true fulfillment. I have carried that intention forward, even when you felt unsure. Type 888 to receive favor. As this blessing begins to settle into your life, I want you to remain gentle with yourself. You do not need to rush your emotions or force yourself to react in a certain way. Allow yourself to experience this slowly and fully, because it is something that has been carefully prepared for you. There is no need to prove anything or to make sense of everything immediately. Let the understanding come naturally as your heart begins to recognize what is unfolding. You may also notice that your inner voice is becoming calmer, and the constant noise that once filled your mind is beginning to quiet down. This is part of the peace I am placing within you, and it is a sign that you are aligning with what is coming. When your mind becomes still, it is easier for you to receive what I am giving you without resistance. This calmness will help you stay grounded, even as new things begin to enter your life. There will be moments when you reflect on your past and feel a sense of release, as if something that once held you tightly no longer has the same grip. This is part of the healing that is taking place alongside your blessing. I am not only bringing you happiness, but also freeing you from the weight of what came before. This combination of healing and fulfillment is what will allow your joy to last. I am also preparing you to handle what comes next with wisdom and clarity. What you are receiving is not just a single event, but the beginning of a new direction in your life. It will open doors that lead to further opportunities, and it will place you in situations that encourage your growth. I want you to approach these changes with confidence, knowing that you are being guided every step of the way. There may be a quiet moment tonight when everything feels still, and in that stillness you will sense that something has shifted. It may not be loud or dramatic, but it will be clear to you. That is the moment when your heart will begin to fully accept what I have already approved. It will feel like a gentle confirmation, a knowing that does not need explanation. Do not let doubt enter that moment and take away what you feel. Doubt will try to return, but you must not give it space. Remind yourself that what is happening is not based on your fears or your past, but on my decision and my timing. What I have chosen for you is not fragile, and it will not disappear because of uncertainty. As you move through this experience, I want you to stay connected to gratitude, even in small ways. Acknowledge what is unfolding in your life. Gratitude will keep your heart open and your perspective clear. It will help you see the beauty in each step, rather than focusing only on the final outcome. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down any time. Click the link in the description and comments to know the secret before it's gone forever. You will also begin to notice that your energy is changing and the heaviness that once surrounded you is lifting. This is part of the transformation that comes with receiving something that aligns with your true path. When you are in the right place with the right things in your life, there is a natural sense of ease that follows. This ease does not mean that everything will always be simple, but it does mean that you are no longer fighting against what is meant for you. I want you to trust that you are being led into something that will bring both joy and purpose. Your happiness is not separate from your growth, and what I am giving you will contribute to both. This is why it is important for you to remain open and willing to continue evolving. The blessing is not the end of your journey, but a meaningful step within it. As the night unfolds, stay aware of the quiet signals that something is changing. It may be in your thoughts, your feelings, or the way things begin to align around you. These signals are not random, but part of the confirmation that what I have approved is now becoming real in your life. You have waited, you have endured, and you have continued forward even when it was difficult. Now you are stepping into a moment where that endurance is being honored. What is coming to you carries the fullness of my intention, and it is something that will bring a deep and lasting sense of happiness. There were times when you tried to make peace with the idea that your greatest wish might never happen. You told yourself to accept less, to settle, and to move forward without expecting anything more. But even in those moments, something inside you refused to completely let go. That quiet resistance was not weakness. It was a sign that what you desired was still part of your path, and I had not removed it from your future. Type 999 to step into divine timing. I want you to understand that what is unfolding now is not something you forced or created through effort alone. This is something that has been guided, shaped, and protected over time. You have done your part by continuing, by believing when it was difficult, and by holding on even when you felt uncertain. Now, I am bringing the results of that journey into your life in a way that reflects both your effort and my purpose. There is a sense of alignment that is becoming stronger with each passing moment. You are beginning to feel more connected to where you are and where you are going. The confusion that once clouded your direction is starting to clear, and you are gaining a deeper understanding of what truly matters. This clarity is part of the blessing because it allows you to move forward without hesitation. Type 444 to welcome stability. You may notice that certain worries no longer have the same effect on you. Things that once caused anxiety are now easier to release. And situations that once felt overwhelming are becoming manageable. This change is not accidental, but a result of the peace I am placing within you. When your heart is at peace, it becomes easier for you to receive what is good without resistance. As your greatest wish continues to unfold, I want you to remain open to the ways it may appear. It may not come exactly as you imagined, but it will come in a way that fits your life more completely. I am not limited by your expectations, and I am able to bring something into your life that goes beyond what you pictured. Trust that what I am giving you will meet your needs in a deeper and more lasting way. There will be moments when you feel a sense of gratitude rise within you without a clear reason. That feeling is your spirit recognizing what is happening even before your mind fully understands it. Allow that gratitude to grow because it will strengthen your connection to what is unfolding. Gratitude keeps your heart open and helps you remain aligned with the blessings that are entering your life. I am also guiding you to release any remaining doubts about your worthiness. You do not need to prove yourself to receive what I have approved for you. You are not being tested in this moment. You are being given something that aligns with who you are and who you are becoming. Let go of the idea that you must earn every good thing and allow yourself to receive with openness. As the night continues, you may feel a sense of calm that is deeper than usual. This calmness is not just a temporary feeling, but a sign that your life is moving into a more stable place. The storms that once surrounded you are beginning to settle, and you are entering a season where peace becomes more consistent. This does not mean the challenges will disappear completely, but it does mean that they will no longer control your sense of well-being. You will also begin to see that your perspective on the future is changing. Where there was once uncertainty, there is now a quiet confidence. You are starting to believe that good things can happen for you, and that belief is important. It allows you to receive without resistance and to move forward without fear holding you back. There may be a moment tonight where something becomes clear in a way that feels undeniable. It could be a realization, an opportunity, or a shift in your circumstances, but it will carry a sense of rightness. That moment will be a reflection of what I have been preparing for you, and it will confirm that what I have spoken is true. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs. This easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations. It's all happening for real people, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not rush past that moment or dismiss it as something small. It is part of something greater, and it is connected to the fulfillment of your greatest wish. Take it in. Allow yourself to feel it, and recognize it as a step toward what is unfolding in your life. I want you to continue trusting me, even as things begin to change. Trust that I will guide you through each step, and trust that what I have approved will continue to develop in the right way. You do not need to have all the answers, and you do not need to see the full picture right now. It is enough to know that you are being led in the right direction as you move forward. Keep your heart steady and your mind focused on what is true. Do not allow outside influences to shake your confidence or create doubt within you. What is happening in your life is personal, and it is something that has been designed specifically for you. Protect that space, and do not let anything disturb the peace that is growing within you. You have come through a season of waiting, and now you are stepping into a season of receiving. This transition is not always loud or dramatic, but it is deeply meaningful. It marks the point where your patience begins to turn into fulfillment, and your hope begins to take shape in reality. Stay present in this moment and allow yourself to experience each part of this process. There is no need to rush ahead or to worry about what comes next. What is important is that you remain open and receptive to what is happening now. I am with you in every step, guiding you, supporting you, and ensuring that what I have approved reaches you fully. You are not alone, and you are not forgotten. You are being led into something that will bring both joy and purpose into your life. Here has been a deep preparation within you that you may not have fully noticed while it was happening. Your patience has stretched, your understanding has grown, and your heart has been softened in ways that allow you to receive more fully now. These changes were necessary because what you are stepping into requires a different version of you than before. You are no longer who you were when you first made your greatest wish. And that is why this moment carries so much meaning. Type 666 to release fear. I want you to become aware of the quiet confidence that is beginning to rise inside you. This confidence is not loud or forced, but steady and calm. It is the feeling of knowing that something is finally aligning in your favor. Even if you cannot yet explain every detail, hold on to that feeling, because it is a reflection of what is happening beyond what your eyes can currently see. There were times when you felt like your efforts were not enough, and that no matter what you did, things were not moving forward. Those moments tested your strength and challenged your belief in what was possible for you. But I did not measure your worth based on those outcomes, and I did not decide your future based on temporary setbacks. I have always seen the full picture of your journey, and I have always known when the right moment would come. Type 1313 to claim your path, as this blessing continues to move closer into your reality. I want you to remain open to the ways it may unfold. It may come through unexpected channels or in forms that you did not originally imagine. Do not limit what I can do by holding too tightly to a specific outcome. What I am bringing to you will match your need in a deeper way than you expected, and it will fit into your life with a sense of rightness. You may begin to notice that certain things that once bothered you are losing their importance. Situations that once felt overwhelming are becoming easier to handle, and thoughts that once created stress are fading. This is part of the peace I am placing within you, and it is preparing you to receive what is coming without resistance. When your inner world is calm, it becomes easier for you to recognize and accept what is good. There will also be moments when you feel a sudden sense of clarity, as if something that was confusing before now makes sense. That clarity is part of the guidance I am giving you, and it is meant to help you move forward with confidence. You do not need to have all the answers at once, but each step will bring more understanding, and each moment will build upon the last. I am also asking you to pay attention to your surroundings, because you may begin to see small signs of alignment. These signs may seem simple, but they are part of something greater unfolding in your life. They are reminders that you are moving in the right direction and that what I have approved is already taking form around you. Do not overlook these moments because they will strengthen your faith and keep you grounded. As your greatest wish continues to unfold, you may feel a mix of emotions, including excitement, gratitude, and even a bit of disbelief. This is natural because you are stepping into something you have waited for over a long period of time. Allow yourself to feel these emotions without judgment, and do not try to control them. They are part of your response to what is happening, and they reflect the depth of this moment. I want you to remain patient, even as things begin to change more noticeably. The approval has already been given, but the unfolding still follows a process. Each step is placed carefully, and each moment is part of a sequence that ensures everything comes together in the right way. Trust that nothing is being delayed unnecessarily, and that everything is moving according to a purpose. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives, from crushing debt to dream vacations. This could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may also begin to feel a stronger sense of connection to yourself and to the path you are on. This connection will bring you a feeling of stability that you may not have experienced before. It will help you move forward with clarity and confidence, and it will allow you to make decisions that align with your true direction. This is part of the transformation that comes with receiving something that is meant for you. As the night continues, there may be a moment when everything feels still, and in that stillness, you will sense that something has shifted. This moment will not need explanation because you will feel it deeply within you. It will be a confirmation that what I have spoken is real and that what I have approved is now becoming part of your life. Do not let doubt take hold in that moment, and do not question what you feel. Doubt may try to return, but you must not give it space. Remind yourself that this is not based on your past experiences, but on what I have decided for you now. What I have chosen cannot be undone by fear or uncertainty. I want you to stay grounded in gratitude as this unfolds. Gratitude will keep your heart open and your mind clear, and it will help you see the beauty in each step of this process. It will also keep you aligned with what I am continuing to do in your life, because gratitude strengthens your connection to what is good. You have come through a season where things felt uncertain and where you were not sure how everything would come together. Now you are stepping into a season where things begin to align and where your path becomes clearer. This transition is not something to rush, but something to experience fully, because each moment carries meaning. Stay present, stay trusting, and allow yourself to receive what is being given to you. What is coming into your life is not random, and it is not temporary. It carries my approval, my guidance, and my intention, and it will bring you a sense of happiness that is steady and real. There has been a long period where you felt like you were standing still. Even though you were trying to move forward, you questioned whether your efforts were enough, and you wondered if you were missing something important. But I was guiding you through a process that required patience and trust, even when it felt difficult. Now, you are beginning to see that those moments were shaping you for what is happening now. Type 1414 to receive clarity. I want you to notice the way your thoughts are beginning to change, becoming more focused and less scattered. This clarity is not something you created on your own, but something I am placing within you. It is helping you see your path more clearly and understand what truly matters. When your mind becomes clear, It allows your heart to receive what is coming without confusion. There were times when you felt like giving up completely, when it seemed easier to stop hoping than to continue believing. In those moments, you were carrying more than you realized, and your strength was being tested. But even when you felt like you were at your limit, I was still holding you steady. I did not allow you to fall apart. Even when everything around you felt uncertain, type 1515 to embrace what is coming. As your greatest wish continues to take shape, I want you to remain open to the changes that come with it. This is not just about receiving something you wanted, but about stepping into a new way of living. It will require you to let go of certain habits, thoughts, and patterns that no longer serve you. This is part of the growth that comes with stepping into something greater. You may begin to notice that certain opportunities appear in ways you did not expect. These opportunities are not random, but part of the path I am creating for you. They are designed to support what is unfolding in your life and to help you move forward with confidence. Do not ignore them, and do not hesitate to step into them when they feel right. There will also be a sense of renewal within you, as if something old is being replaced with something new. This renewal is part of the transformation that is taking place, and it is preparing you to receive what is coming without resistance. You are being refreshed, strengthened, and guided into a place where you can fully embrace what I have approved. As this happiness begins to settle into your life, I want you to remain grounded and not lose sight of what matters most. It is easy to become distracted when things start to change, but I want you to stay connected to your purpose. What you are receiving is not only for your joy, but also for your growth and your future. You may also begin to feel a deeper sense of connection to me, as if your trust is becoming stronger and more natural. This connection is important because it will guide you through every step of what is unfolding. When you stay connected, you will find it easier to navigate changes and to remain steady in moments of uncertainty. There will be moments when you reflect on your journey and feel a sense of gratitude for how far you have come. This gratitude is not just for what you have received, but for what you have learned along the way. Every challenge, every delay, and every moment of doubt has contributed to who you are now. I want you to continue moving forward with confidence, knowing that you are being guided every step of the way. You do not need to have everything figured out, and you do not need to see the entire path ahead. It is enough to trust that each step is leading you closer to what has been approved for you. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home. And it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. As the night continues, you may feel a sense of calm that is deeper than anything you have experienced recently. This calmness is a sign that things are aligning and that your life is moving into a more stable place. It is not something to question, but something to receive with openness. There may be a moment when everything feels clear, and you understand that what has been spoken is truly happening in your life. This moment will not need explanation, because it will be felt deeply within you. It will be a confirmation that what I have approved is now becoming part of your reality. Do not let doubt steal that moment from you. And do not allow fear to return to the place where faith is beginning to rise. What is happening now is not being shaped by your past, but by what I have chosen for you in this present season. This is something new, something carrying a different purpose, a different movement, and a different kind of grace. I am asking you to remain present and fully receive what is unfolding before you. Do not rush ahead, and do not try to control what comes next. Everything is moving in the right order, and every step has meaning. Trust that what I have approved will continue to unfold exactly as it should. You have come through a season of waiting, and now you are entering a season of receiving. This transition matters, and it marks the beginning of a new chapter in your life. What you are receiving is not temporary. It is something that will keep growing, deepening, and developing as you move forward. Stay close to me. Keep your heart open, and allow yourself to receive without holding back. What is coming into your life carries my approval, my presence, and my intention. It has been prepared for you with care, and it will bring the happiness you have been waiting for. There was a long season when uncertainty rested on you like a quiet burden, and you had to keep moving even when you did not know where the road was leading. That endurance has shaped you into someone who can now receive without letting fear control your response. You have learned how to wait, how to endure, and how to continue forward when your strength felt low. Those lessons were not wasted, because they prepared you to stand firmly in what is now being placed in your life. Type 1616 to stand in faith. I want you to notice how your heart is beginning to feel lighter, even before your circumstances have fully changed. That lightness is not something you created by yourself. It is something I am placing within you as a sign of what is approaching. It is the first feeling of relief before the full outcome becomes visible. Hold on to that feeling, because it is your spirit recognizing that something good is finally beginning to take shape. There were times when you felt as though your efforts were going nowhere, when no matter how hard you tried, everything seemed to remain the same. Those moments tested your patience and made you question whether your path was truly moving forward. But I was guiding you through a process that required time, because what I was preparing for, you needed to rest on a strong foundation. Now that foundation is ready, and what is coming will be able to stand securely upon it. Type 1717 to receive divine alignment. As your greatest wish continues to unfold, I want you to remain open to the changes that come with it. You are not only receiving something you asked for, you are stepping into a new level of your life. This means certain things will naturally fall away, and new things will begin to take their place. Do not resist these changes, because they are part of the alignment happening around you. You may begin to see your priorities shifting, and what once seemed important may no longer carry the same weight. This is a natural part of growth, and it reflects the transformation taking place within you. You are being guided toward what truly matters and away from what no longer serves your purpose. Trust this shift, because it is leading you into a direction that is more fulfilling and more meaningful. There will also be moments when you feel a calm deeper than anything you have known before. That calm is not temporary. It is a sign that your life is moving into a place of stability. It is the result of your heart and your path coming into alignment, and it will help you remain steady as everything continues to unfold. When you feel that calm, allow yourself to rest in it without questioning it. I am also preparing you to handle what comes next with wisdom and clarity. What you are receiving is not only for this moment, it is something that will continue to grow and develop over time. It will open doors that lead to new opportunities, and it will place you in situations that support your growth. You are being positioned for more than one outcome, and this is only the beginning. You may find yourself looking back at your past and realizing how much you have changed. The challenges you faced shaped your understanding, and the patience you developed strengthened your character. These changes are part of why you are ready now, and why this moment has been chosen for you. I do not bring blessings into your life before you are prepared to receive them fully. As the night continues, there may be a moment when everything becomes still, and in that stillness, you will sense that something has shifted. It may not be loud or dramatic, but it will be clear to your spirit. That moment will be confirmation that what I have spoken is becoming real in your life. It will feel like a quiet knowing, something that does not need explanation.